Right. Happy Friday, everybody! Hope you're all having a wonderful end of the week. Also, I see we've got some folks in chat already. Cuvelia, happy birthday! Hope you're having a wonderful birthday so far. Also, Polly, great to see you. And Lockhart Lily, thank you for saying hi in chat for the first time. Oh, it has been a while. We could definitely play Broken. Alright, so I'm hoping everything is okay because we have a new client. Part of the update now has us at 1080p, but that also meant some resolution changes. So I'm hoping I've got everything correct. I did some testing last night. Yeah, not really an outfit pulley. Typically, when I go to work, I usually wear a vest and tie. I am working from home today, but there have been years where, like, I've worn this on the weekend. I appreciate the compliment, though. Thank you so much. And, yeah, this new client, like, in the theme, absolutely love it, Kivelia. I still wish there was an option for the older music by Humor, but, yeah, this is also pretty amazing. All right, so we already do have some requests in the queue. Let me also... Gonna get that in the queue so I don't miss it later. But yeah, let's play a couple of easy songs just to get warmed up. And then we'll get going on that queue. And again, it is wonderful to have you all here. I see a ton of folks are joining in. Yeah, the new menu UI is just gorgeous. Not too bad to start. And hey, Mama Cat Lady! Wonderful to see you as well! Hope you're having a good Friday. surprisingly early. We'll see if that levels off. I've also noticed going from score result to song wheel, a little bit more of either a load or a delay. Alright. So yeah, we have already got a ton in the queue. I do want to do one more just to finish, like, quite literally waking up, and then we'll get going. This is so much. It looks amazing. Yeah, this recent update actually brought Infinitas to being closer to like arcade, and yeah, it is gorgeous. So for 9Dan, I'm not sure. I took a look at what's in the new 9Dan, but I haven't looked at it in terms of like what the difficulty is, like what the sub ratings are. I do want to give it a shot tomorrow, though. Regardless, so we'll see. Still surprisingly early, but, you know, auto adjust will level that out. But yeah, again, happy Friday, everybody. I do see we have quite a few folks joined in just for starting. A reminder, whether you are saying hi in chat or lurking and vibing, the same goes if you're looking at the VOD or on YouTube. Thank you so much for making me a part of your day, and please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. Last but not least for today, we are doing song requests. So if you do want to request something, just hit that hexagon in your chat to get started. And if you're not sure what to request, don't let that stop you. There is a list that you can check out, linked in chat. Plus, your request can be open-ended as well. So, we've got a few things in the queue from Polly and Cuvelia. We've also got Broken for Lockhart. But first, Mama Cat Lady's here, which means it's a better time than usual to play Garden. Such a good song. And Mama Cat Lady, appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're having a good end of the week. And yeah, I'm not sure if the new BGM is a remix of Stylus Camellia, but that'll be interesting to see. Also, just doing my best to catch up on chat, because a lot of requests coming in, and thank you all very much for that. And more than welcome, Mama Cat Lady. Thank you for the kudos as well, Lockhart. Yeah, Camellia, yeah, sour please, indeed. All right, so up next, looks like, so we've got Music Lovers, and then I believe this is one of the new Cast Hour songs. Let me see. Yes, it is the Exion song. But first, so Lockhart was asking for Broken. Let's go. Absolutely love this song. And I still firmly believe that Taka is strongest with a vocalist, especially Amy. Just make sure I'm fully caught up on chat. Glad to see you up and feeling better. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Images of broken glass are red. I think those broken pieces are all that remains. My heart can't concentrate on myself. There is nothing anymore. I Dark fragments all over the city. Remind me you're not with me. I am only imagining. Can't sympathize and realize I wanna gather it again. If you only let me breathe
Whew, we almost held on to a PB there. Fantastic. Yeah, vocals are very ethereal, and I think that's one of Amy's trademarks. Strongly agree, Camellia. And Lockhart, much obliged for that request. Also, that new pacemaker that's either always your top rival, or what I'm using right now, which is an average of your rivals, it is so good. Oh my God, thank you so much for cheering. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Also, I hadn't seen that cheer emote. That is adorable. All right, so up next, we've got the new Exion song. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm all for getting refrain squeezed in there. Nice. That was almost max minus. We'll take that. Yeah, I was going to say, for Eurobeat, it was very bright sounding. Yeah, sound please for sure. And much obliged for the request, as always. Alright, so up next, we've got Music Lovers. I think that's also Cast Hour. No, okay. Let's see. Copula! Why did I think that was a newer song? 'Cause that's like not my peripheral memory at all. Huh. Yeah, for now we're just kind of more vibing than anything. Let's see if we can bump up the hyper. Look, thank you so much for the sub. That is very kind of you. Thank you. And Polly, much obliged for this. So, and if I remember correctly, Cuvelia, Feeding Frenzy and Plea for Face, those are the two new Infinitas songs, like outside of what's coming through on the Cast Hour pack. dicey there, but we got there. Fantastic players. I know! Like, not only do we have the recent update and the 2 new songs, we've also got all of those new crossovers in the Cast Tower pack. Just absolutely incredible. Whew. And Polik, much obliged for that request. And Lambo, wonderful to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Hope Moonburn Arrow and Yuna are doing well as well. Right, so up next we have a ton of additionals in the queue from Poli and Kivelia. I'm actually going to jump order a teensy bit here. Let's do Feeding Frenzy and Plea for Face. Let's like really go to the new hotness first. Yeah, I saw that we had a new Toriano song as well. Lambo doing fantastic this morning. Excellent to hear. Polish 2 music lovers on his speech hyper. I mean, for what it's worth, I've got faith in you. Oh, that is super fun. That's going to be really fun to dig into on the Hyper. And I forget what the another clock's in at. Okay, is that an 11 or 12? Ooh, 12, yes. That's likely out of range for us. We have Due Tomorrow at home. Yeah, there's a little adjacency. So many new songs, haven't played since. So that would be Tricoro, because yeah, Vega was from Tricoro's Yellow Phase. So just about a decade. And yeah, one of the 2 new Infinitas songs, just as part of the update poll, is Feeding Frenzy by Yuda. With the other one being by Theraquitis. So let's dig in. Also, early. Wonderful to see you, and yeah, I might have opinions in regards to DP being better than SP. And Mira, Much love from overseas. I hope you and your family are doing well. Appreciate you stopping by to say hello. Also, 38 months. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. But yeah, I've mentioned to chat a couple of times over the past few weeks to be keeping you and your family and their thoughts. I haven't gone into too much detail because I'm not sure exactly how much you wanted to be sharing because you were, kind of public about it on social media and sometimes not. But again, been holding you and your family in my thoughts, and I hope you're doing well. All right, so let's do the other new song, and then we'll keep going through the queue. Waits for triple play to be added. You know, I've honestly thought about that, and I actually do think that, like, the 14 or maybe even, like, essentially 16 key with the two turntables, like, I am wondering if that is kind of really the limit for multitasking in terms of the two separate lanes. Like, Nostalgia is a little bit different, like, because Nostalgia is technically 28 key, but it's also a little bit more forgiving, and it's not quite as precise in terms of physicality. But, like, even still, like, yeah, I do wonder, like, what is the limit? And Itinerant, wonderful to see you as well. Hope you're having a good Friday. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi, and want to echo that for everybody here. Just about half past the hour. We typically do stretch breaks once an hour on the hour, so we'll be taking our first break in about 30 minutes. But again, whether you are saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you're with me on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it, everyone. And hope you're all having an amazing end of the week. So, if you hadn't told me that was Fairy Quietus, I'm not sure if I would have initially guessed it. But, like, in hindsight, there are definitely some fingerprints, for sure. Whew. Yeah, for first time play, very happy with that. God, give me 21 key. I mean, Nostalgia already has the 28 key version, so. Color base is the new out thing. Ah. can definitely see that. Especially with how popular, and also with how much flexibility future bass provided as a genre. Like, I'm not too surprised. Alright. So, did I get Qvelia? Thank you for putting those in the queue. So up next, Vito's asking for Dead Ball to Home Run. Let's go! I wish the another for this was easier, but, you know, it is what it is. So much fun! Much obliged, Mira! And yeah, strongly agree, Lockhart. Yeah, that's an amazing song. Ooh! So we've got our first song request block on deck as well! Yeah, we've done some, like, similarly celestial or, like, astral body blocks before, but I don't think we've done that exact configuration. So yeah, I'm all for that. And yeah, Quasar when calling my, like, you know, jazz rock be damned. Where's Quasar? More than welcome, Mira, and again, wonderful to see you. All right, so speaking of that block, let's quickly squeeze in 2 more requests, then we'll kick off that block. So, up next, let's see. So let's do. So Polly was asking for Dispel of Opharia, and then Qvelia also has the new Carne Asada, which when I was updating the list last night, I found out is already been removed in Epolis. What the heck? Yeah, we'll quickly squeeze those 2 in, and then we'll kick off that block. And then at that point, it should be time for us to take our first stress break. So we can get this bumped up to the triple. And Polly, much obliged. Konami should just buy the rights already. I know, right? Hasn't been removed. Interesting, because when I was checking SNJ, it wasn't listed for Epolis. That might have been an error on SNJ's part. some reason, we still can't get that up to the triple. I'm surprised because it's like not that tricky, like rhythm or timing wise, but yeah, +1. We take those. Much obliged for that, Pulley. Still on the redacted. Yeah, let me check. I'm a little curious about that. According to Remy, no, it's still in post as well. So yeah, it might just be an error with S&J, which is interesting. They're usually pretty on the mark. Oh, this sounds delightful. Let's go! Thank you, Velia. Much obliged. And hey, Hiza! Wonderful to see you! Hope you're having a good Friday. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. Yeah, this new update is incredible. I am curious what the next potential updates for the Kanas clients might be. Just because like Lively has already had like quite a bit, especially with the replay feature, which is a first for the Kanas in general. But yeah, we'll have to kind of wait and see. Yeah, I know Pacemaker Next is one thing that a lot of folks have been screaming for, which would be kind of neat. Like, I'm okay with like Pacemaker being as is, but I will say the new either top rival or average is very nice. Yeah, out of the, relatively speaking, new artists, yeah, I definitely need to pay more attention to MK. Such strong production! Super, super fun. Need more info on that Lively update you mentioned? So, in addition to, having, Offset, which is, Kanas exclusive for, Poppin', it also has, replays. You can, similar to how you could do on some of the CS versions, you can watch replay data of either your best plays or your rivals. It's pretty incredible, actually. But yeah, that's been, I want to say replays have been out for 6 months? I could be wrong on that. I know it's more than like the past 3 months, but it's not quite a year. But yeah. And yeah, Sour Police Killer, that song was wonderful. Much obliged. Alright, so, just about 15 minutes before the hour. Typically do stretch breaks once an hour on the hour. And again, whether you're saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or looking on the VOD on YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And for anyone that is new to the stream, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Each part of why I stream is how folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. Last but not least, we are doing song requests today. So if you do want to request something, just hit that hexagon in your chat to get started. And if you're not sure what to request, don't let that stop you. There's a song list that you can check out, linked in chat. But requests can be open-ended as well. And Fippy, wonderful to see you! Thank you for the attire compliments. Yeah, I typically do vest and tie when I'm working in office. And even though I'm working from home today, it's just like, why not? Thank you, though, and wonderful to see you. And speaking of requests, we have our first song request block of the stream from early with a Astral or Star block. Reverse Order, Star Trail, Regulus, Rotel the Sun, Spica. But first, super fun song. The another is a little bit much, but the like the double clicks for the scratches on this are incredibly satisfying.
Talking about a new future, don't you feel like you love in the Milky Way? Every day and every night I want to stay. We know every having something on first sight. Fly to the
Yeah, those intermittent triple taps, they are just so satisfying. Fippy asking, how are you? Doing pretty fantastic. And hope you're able to say the same. And I want to echo that for everybody here. And Fippy, thank you for the good vibes as always. Yeah, early, that's correct. Yeah, Morinaga, yeah, she went collaborating with LED. That's the duo behind Brim. And yeah, they've actually been married for a bit. Believe it or not, Ace J, formerly with Bimani Style, the English fan-run like site that's now OdaQuest. That's who she's married to. They also recently had a child as well. They've both been posting a lot of baby pics on Twitter recently, which has been wonderful. It's actually thanks to HJ that Cold Cuts was able to get the first version of the guide up on, at the time, what was Be My Style, and who I've worked with for doing further updates since. All right, 1 down, 4 to go. Up next, we've got Speaker. Absolute classic. Yeah, despite being such an old chart and having a lot of old chart tendencies for whack songs, delightful hyper to play. And it's a good thing too, because playing that on normal without that main piano lead just does not feel right. Woo! Alright, so 2 down, 3 to go in the Astro block from early. So up next, it's time to head to our local playground and get some dance moves. Just if the video would imply anything. Yeah, it's a shame that we didn't get any more of the Rotel series in 2DX, but you know, 2 isn't too bad either.
All right, everybody, body, 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 body. All right, everybody, your finger looking good. Your finger looking good. Your finger looking good. Your finger looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rubber, 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 boom, rubber, rubber, boom, boom, rubber, 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 boom, rubber, boom, boom, rubber, 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 boom, rubber, rubber, boom, boom, rubber, 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 boom, rubber, boom, boom, rubber.
Hey, I'll take PB plus 0 any day of the week. Heck yeah, to consistency. Oof, what an old bop, too. Yeah, the normal sounds incredibly empty for Spica. And hey, Binky, wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in, saying hi, and also thank you for the birthday wishes for Cuvelia as well. Appreciate it. All right, so just about to hit the hour. We've got 2 more in the Astro block. We'll be taking that first stretch break. Up next, we've got Regulus. Let's put some pep in our step. I'm trying to remember, is that in Infinitas? Yeah, so that's actually not in Infinitas. It's in Lively. So we could do some other Samurai if you'd like, or we can just do something else. Just let me know in chat, Fippy. But yeah, that is unfortunately not in Infinitas yet. And yeah, I know what you're hinting at early, but you know, the list has also been there for a couple of years. Yeah, I just had to hop on Remy because I couldn't remember the title in Japanese, so I had to quickly just search for Date Pop and then grab it from there. That's Seitan Bon Voyage, right? If I remember correctly. I always forget what the front of that is, but I know that that's one of your favorites, and I know that also has alt in it. Yeah, Seitan Bon Voyage, which is an incredible song. If I remember correctly, it's in 5/4 time. Yeah, and it makes incredible use of it, too. I fumbled the normal clear, but that's fine. Yeah, definitely a bit of an older chart. Still very fun to play, though. But yeah, it has a little more teeth. Whew. All right. So it is a couple of minutes past the hour. Typically do stretch breaks once an hour on the hour. But we've got one last song in the Astral or Stellar block from early. And again, thank you so much. We've got some Nato to say hi to. And I know I've been mentioning it for a while, but a reminder that Early is whom to thank for the Discord server that has built over the years. And luckily, he was gracious enough to let me have folks that first started tuning into my stream when I got started years ago to head to his community, just because I was hoping to not fragment conversation further. And then shortly after I started streaming, Early had to go on hiatus. So if you're not already, please consider following Early, because he's been able to start streaming again. He's recently been digging into doubles as well as singles in 2DX. So a reminder, because I've been making some noise about that on socials, but here's your reminder for the day. I knew it had been a bit since we last played that hyper. I'll take plus 60. And more importantly, just fantastic transfer from Nato, as usual. Woo. And again, Early, much obliged for that block. All right, so with that, it is a few minutes past the hour, so it is going to be time for us to take our next stretch break, or I should say our first stretch break of the day. Maybe it's been a while since you've stood up, walked around, gotten some water. That's what I'm going to be doing, and I invite you to join me. And remember, folks, if there's somebody you haven't heard from in a while, even just a simple, hey, how are you doing, could be a world of difference. So please be sure that you're checking in on the folks that you care about. And I'll see all of you delightful folks in 108 seconds. right. Welcome back, everybody. Before we jump into more songs and shenanigans, again, thank you all so much for being here. As always, whether you are saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you're looking on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for making me a part of your day, folks. I really do appreciate it. And for anyone new to the stream, a reminder, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. A huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. Last but not least, we are doing song requests today. So if you do want to request something, just hit that hexagon in your chat to get started. If you're not sure what to request, don't let that stop. There's a songs that you can check out, linked in chat. Plus, requests can be open-ended as well. So, we just wrapped up our first song request block, and again, early. Much obliged. We have some additionals in the queue from Poli and Cubelia. But on deck, we've got Bon Voyage for Fippy. But first, we've got some new hotness for Binky. Ooh, Frenchcore from Nora? Let's go! And hey, Somber! Wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a great end of the week. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. Very fun stuff. Whew, much obliged for that, Binky. Yeah, looking forward to digging into that on the Hyper eventually. Yeah, Sour Please for sure. Very good stuff. Alright, so up next, since we don't have AI Date Pop in Infinitas, at least not yet, let's go for what I think is one of the underappreciated Bimani Academy songs. Wait, Sadan was... Yeah, this was Bimani Academy, right, with Tomosuke. Yeah, just great stuff. Let's go! And Fippy, happy to play this for you. Yeah, I do wish we did have AI Date Pop in here, though, because yeah, that song is incredible. I love the vibes on that song, but yeah, this is a completely worthy second place in terms of requests. I'll take minus 19 on that. And yeah, la la la. Such a good song. Much obliged for that, Fippy. Chart fit. And hey, Jennies! Wonderful to see you. Didn't request fax machine since new stuff is out. Like, honestly, you do you, fam. Like, if you want to request fax, perfectly fine by me. Also, I know I missed this earlier, but Polly, thank you for the 3-stream watch streak. Lambo on the 7-stream streak. I actually do think that's a neat feature on Twitch. So I also need to get that muscle member on my part for helping to celebrate it. But yeah, Limbo, welcome back. Backstill Postal Office. And again, appreciate the well wishes for Cuvelia. There we go. All right. So up next is this. I think I know what this is from Somber. Yeah, Vivi Soul from Sextile. Ooh, talking about old but gold. It's a shame that the DP charts are questionable. But oh, what a bop! Let's go. And Somber, much obliged. Jimmy Spent 14. I run Dolce stream. Really? Oh, that's neat. Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of Japanese, or to be honest, I don't watch a lot of Bimani streamers in general. I've tuned into Exit a couple of times. DJ Exit was recently in the Bimani Pro League, but he's also like one of the long-time doubles players. In fact, back during like the mid 2000s to late 2000s, not quite the 2010s, some of his Tatsujin videos were like the only ones that you could find on YouTube, and helped inspire me to keep pushing as a doubles player. And he's also streamed on YouTube a few times as well. He's very kind as well, very approachable. Going to Africa. I mean, it's not in the queue yet, but you could change that. Somber saying, really been enjoying the song of late. Yeah, like even though like I don't immediately jump to it to play when I'm like casually playing because the charts are kind of, yeah, Vivi Soul, just because I'm used to Vivi genre Soul as opposed to remembering the name in Japanese. Yeah, incredible 2DX song. what a bop! Oh, Lambo, you should. So, in regards to, look at the lions, don't they look so pretty? Since Lambo's already booked a flight to Africa for us, what other lion song should we do? Like, yes, there is Lion Suki, but I'm just wondering, is there something else we might want to play for that? Also, CyberKid, wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. And again, Somber, much obliged for that last request. Alright, so up next, we've got, I believe this is Cast Iron? Let me see. Yeah, we've got the Soda and Lapis collaboration up next. And Journeys, much obliged. Yeah, there's 4 Pieces of Heavens. I was also thinking about like Snaky Kung Fu. There's also a MIDI Deluxe. There's a couple of line songs that we could potentially play for that. But yeah, Fippy and yeah, I'd say Fippy because yeah, that was the additional. So if you do have any suggestions on that, let me know. But before we dig into the new hotness here with Lapis and Soda, haven't said this yet this stream, and we've got quite a few folks tuned in. So a reminder, you matter, you are valid, and you deserve to be happy. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, be it friends, family, or colleagues and coworkers, but most of all, yourself. Because in those moments of difficulty, when you're starting to literally get overwhelmed by stress, depression, anxiety, the lies that you don't deserve to be happy or that there's nothing you can do to change your situation are going to seem less like lies and more like possibilities. And while in those moments it is very difficult to remember otherwise, I say this because I hope you're able to push through. And remember that, again, you matter, you are valid, you deserve to be happy, and the world is always a better place because of you being in it. And for what it's worth, I am incredibly grateful to have all of you here. super fun. I haven't had a whole lot of interaction with multi-scratch spins yet, just because there aren't a lot in Infinitas. But every interaction I've had so far, they have been incredibly fun to execute. I think it's a great mechanic to add. Backspin so satisfied. Get very much so, Cuvelia. Into Journeys. Much obliged for that request. Shy of your break, sorry. Thank you, Lambo. Appreciate it. Right, so, up next, pack your bags, kids. Lambo says it's time to go to Africa. See some lions and some giraffes. Might even see a moose. Oh, that song. So, I know we're going to be playing a couple other songs before we get to it, but, Fippy, if you know what we want to do for Look at the Lions, They're So Pretty, just let me know. I know, I was suggesting, maybe a Sneaky Kung Fu. There's also Lion Suki. Clay was also mentioning, Pieces of Heaven. So, just let me know what you'd like to lock in for that. This is still serious about the plays for 7 Dawn. If I remember correctly, so Cuvelia, you just cleared 7 Dawn for the first time recently, which, you know, big deal. And early, I believe you also recently got 5th on doubles, which is incredible. Also, I used to joke to folks for years that, well, I play doubles, so I don't have to worry about, you know, the Safari and 7 Dawn. And then, guess what showed up in 8th Dawn for Infinitas in the old version? So, yeah, that was adorable. Whew. Alright. So, up next... Ooh. If this is what I think it is... Yeah, from the Bimani Academy. It's the Gotta Go Fast song. Yeah, happy to play this early. Let's see. Yeah, let's put some pep in our step. Alright, so after this, yeah, I think we'll do a Lion song for Fippy, and then we've got a bunch of additionals from Cuvelia and Poli that I need to get going on. So, plus we've also got Rottel the Mercury, some other good stuff. And again, thank you all so much for being here. Again, half past the hour. Typically we do stretch breaks once an hour on the hour. So about 30 minutes before we take our next break. And again, thank you all so much for being here. Whether you are saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you're with me on the VOD or on YouTube, really do appreciate you making me a part of your day. And for anyone new to the stream, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Huge part of why I stream is to help folks either get into these games or just get more involved with the music game community. And we are doing requests today. If you have not yet requested something, please, I would love for you to do so. Just hit that hexagon in your chat to get started. If you're not sure what to request, don't let that stop you. There's a song list that you can check out, linked in chat, plus song requests can also be open-ended as well. Continuing some doubles on Saturday when you go to your local round 1. Awesome, Lambo. Best of luck with that. Gecko in 8th is much worse. Yeah, Gecko, at least on doubles, has some really gnarly charting. And early can't wait to build this on Hyper. So, for a long time, and one could even say, like, even now, I've always gone back and forth on do I want to get Kaiden on doubles, or do I just want to be able to comfortably play everything on Hyper, which, includes some 11s and 12s from bosses. And I'm honestly not sure which is the healthier goal or the one that I actually would be more aligned to. But I totally understand that wanting to be able to dig in on Hyper, because especially for doubles, that's where patterns really start to dig into more unique charting, and you see a lot more of the just flat out fun things in doubles start to show up as well. Also, Tawali, wonderful to see you. Happy Friday. Hope you and Otto are having a good end of the week. Yeah, I'll take VB -5. Oh man, my rivals are killing on that, because right now my pacemaker is set to a rival average. Oh man. Yeah, Hati and Decoy killing it. Not surprised to see that. Woo! And early, much obliged. Yeah, more than welcome. Thank you for the kudos as well on the play. Kind of like a modern Takata. So it's basically everything on 2 decks above a certain difficulty. Yeah, especially thinking about the more being like a modern Takata. Yeah, you're not wrong, Tawali. It's actually something I didn't really consider. Huh. Gotcha. I mean, I know that that there's something similar to that already in arcade, which is slightly concerning, to put it briefly. Alright, so we've got some amazing additionals in the queue that I do want to start going to, because a lot of it is the new hotness. But first, just to quickly round it out, Fippy was saying, look at the lions! Don't they look so pretty? And for that, Cuvelli was suggesting 4 Pieces of Heaven, which, yeah, I think we're going to go with that, because doesn't get played too often. I know some folks are not a fan of it, either because of the softland or the song itself. And I say, cry more. Song's fantastic. Let's go. I still find it funny that for a while I was super close to an A on that, but I also didn't have it hard cleared yet. And we actually got the hard clear before we managed to get the A. Yeah, again, Fippy, much obliged for that. Pieces of heaven, we have pieces of hell. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it, Wally. Oh, network error. Haven't gotten one of those in quite some time. Also, hey, Sturtsy, wonderful to see you. Yeah, I saw that you followed in the past week. Wonderful to have you here. All right, just one moment as we need to quickly restart client. Looks like we had a network timeout. Haven't had one of those in months, which is surprising. All right, one moment, just quickly getting us logged back in. Also, Sturtsy, fantastic questions. Once we get client restarted and we get past the initial loading screen where it's doing an FPS check, where I want to try to like be off mic for reasons, I'll answer those questions. And thank you for asking. There we go. All right, so now the FPS check is over. And just making sure I'm saying it correctly, Strut-C, or like Strut-Chi, just making sure I'm saying that right. So how much did the controller cost? So this is the DJ DAO Red, or like RED for Real Edition DAO, modeled after the older style of 2DX cab. It's basically the front half of the dashboard, like sawed off. If you take a look at the About section on my Twitch page, you'll actually see that I have the full specs laid out. The link to buy it actually doesn't work anymore because unfortunately DAO doesn't sell this anymore. However, they do have a new version of it for the Lightning version of the cabs, the new version of the 2DX cabs. It is expensive though. So when I purchased this about 4 years ago, actually no, 5 years ago, it was about $2,000 US, and that is incredibly expensive. Even though I am a dedicated doubles player, I even waited a couple of years once I had the money before getting, because like not only is it expensive, logistically, like it is a large controller. It's also 50 pounds, and I wanted to make sure that I had a setup to easily get it in position and play. And I've heard heartbreaking stories of folks getting this controller and then selling it on the secondhand market shortly after because they didn't realize logistically what was involved either. However, if you are a very big 2DX enthusiast, either just for like wanting to have the arcade experience at home, or if you're a doubles player, I cannot recommend it enough. It is phenomenal. Also, in regards to, are you playing multiplayer? Yes. So, normally 2DX you just do 7 keys in one turntable, but I'm weird and I prefer playing doubles. Some folks think that it's harder than singles. I actually find it easier because I'm better with multitasking as opposed to reading really dense charts, and doubles leans much more into the multitasking aspect. But yeah, we are definitely in the minority. Based on Dan course results, because those are, one of the better ways to track how many folks are playing singles and doubles. It's roughly 5 to 10% of the player base that plays doubles, leaning more towards the 5%. Different game than I wanted to play. Other game helping with. Are you thinking about Beta Raja or Lunatic Rave? Crap, I am forgetting the command I have for that. 1 second. It's also known as BMS. So it's basically like, whereas for Dance Dance Revolution, there's Step Mania, 2DX has BMS, which is like the an emulated or simulated version. However, it does have a ton of completely custom-made content. So, in addition to being completely free, it's also a great way to get into this type of games because there's completely unique content for it as well. But yeah, if you're not sure about the other game that I was referring to, just feel free to like try and describe it in chat because both myself and other folks would love to help you out. Ooh, and I do see that we've got our next block on deck. Happy to play that for you, Cuvelli, and again, happy birthday. Skystream. Oh, you're probably thinking of Sound Voltex. So the streamer that you're thinking about, that would be a King DKC, and that game is Voltex, or SDVX, Sound Voltex. And similar to the guide that I have for getting into Infinitas, there is a guide for checking out that client as well. I don't have a guide for K-Shoot Mania. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah. So DDR has Step Mania, 2DX has BMS, and then Sound Voltex has K-Shoot Mania, which is the fan-made PC client. I'm not super familiar with it because it's not a game I play, but if you do have more questions, please do not hesitate to ask, because whether it be 2DX, Sound Voltex, or anything else, helping folks get into music games and the music game community is why I stream. Also, Ashley, wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. All right. So up next, I was about to play. Somber Waver had requested Reminisce for Cuvelia because one of her favorite songs, and today's her birthday. But that is in the block, so I'm going to go to one of the other additionals in the queue. and then we'll kick off that block, and then we'll take our next stretch break. So Binky had been asking, oh, it was Binky who was asking for Reminisce. But it was Ratel the Mercury that Somber was asking for. Let me quickly put that back in the queue because I accidentally redeemed it. Because I did want to get to one of Poli's additionals because I've been super late on those. There we go. All right. So let's quickly squeeze in Tiffany for Poli, and then we'll kick off that birthday block for Kivelia. Yeah, a little bit of chatter, but again, fantastic questions and talking points. Always happy to help. And again, Stu, thank you so much for asking. I appreciate it, and hope I'm able to help you out. And Poli, much obliged for this request. So I know that we have been chatting a bit, but once we play this, then we'll be kicking off that next song request block for Kivelia. And then at that point, that'll be bringing us to just a little bit past the hour, and that's when we'll be taking our next stretch break. And again, thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And fully catching up on chat. Floral, wonderful to see you as well. So for downloading Sound Voltex, the version that was in that guide that I linked, that's the official EMU's Conost version, which is put out by Konami. It is something that requires having an EMU's account for, which is free, but there is a monthly fee for it. Now, there is a demo version, so you can make sure that the client runs okay on your computer. Whatever controller you might be using also works, but bear in mind, there is a month-to-month cost. It's about $10 to $15 US, depending on yen conversion. I'd recommend possibly looking into K-Shoot Mania first if you've never played the game at all, just because it'll be because K-Shoot Mania would be completely free, and it's kind of a less risk-intensive way of trying out the game and seeing if it's something that you want to get into. I'm personally not as familiar with K-Shoot Mania. I don't have guides for that handy. But if that is something that you're interested in, there might be some other folks in chat that have that info. And if not, after the stream, and later on today, because I'll have work once I'm done streaming, I'd be happy to get that info for you because it's not something I get asked too often and something I'd love to get in my repertoire of easy bookmarks to throw at people. And just fully catching up on chat, Fippy saying that Sound Voltex is hard. I actually find that Voltex has one of the best difficulty curves in all of Bimani. But at upper tiers, yeah, that game is a little terrifying. And Floral saying, sup gamers, how's it going? Having a wonderful Friday so far, and hope you're able to say the same. Appreciate the compliments on the attire as well, because, yeah, sometimes I wear vests and tie just for the heck of it. So, appreciate it. Sony's Health K-Shoot Mania. Thank you for that volunteer, Floral. Very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Also, Stritzy, forgive my memory. I'm not sure if you've done this yet or not, but if you are on Discord, highly recommend joining Early's Discord server. That's the server that I recommend my folks in my stream chat go to as well. One of the largest collections of not Japanese PC players for Infinitas, the client I'm playing now, and other games as well. So you'll also find a lot of great support and a wonderful community there as well. Whew. I'll take plus 74 on that. Fantastic. And again, Polly, so sorry it took me so long to get to that additional. But yeah, today has been a very active day in terms of the stream and the queue. And again, thank you all so much for that. I really do appreciate it. And again, Floral, thank you so much for offering to help with questions as well. Really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so before we jump into our next block, just about 10 minutes before the hour, typically do stretch breaks once an hour on the hour, but we've got our next song request block to play. But again, wonderful to have all of you here. Thank you so much. So I know that Binky had requested something for Cuvelia's birthday, but that's been included in this block. Speaking of which, so we'll be taking our next stretch break shortly, but first we've got a birthday block for Cuvelia in reverse order. Reminisce, Get Set Go, Lightning Strikes, checking on the girls at dance class. But first, I know I've been mentioning also that we're doing requests today, and we've got that next stretch break coming up. And again, we will be streaming for about another hour. I do have a hard stop at 11 Eastern today, just because I need to get ready for work. But because of the new client update, in addition to trying to stream, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday as usual, I'm going to be doing nothing but Infinitas for the next few days just to help celebrate all the new content. And tomorrow I'm going to be doing Failing Forward. We'll be giving the new 9Dan a shot. So if I don't get to all of the additionals today, which is, even though we're an hour out, kind of likely, we will be doing a lot more 2DX. And again, if you haven't yet requested, a reminder that those 50-point requests, I do play those as quickly as I can. I know that we've gotten one in from Ashley, and again, wonderful to see you. So that'll be on deck once we come back from doing this block and taking our next stretch break. Also, triple checking. Ashley, Game On, unfortunately, it's not in Infinitas yet. So if there is something else that you'd like me to play instead, just let me know, and I'd be happy to make that happen. Also, earlier, Strutzy was asking, where do I get a controller? And I do see a couple folks mentioned the Gammo 2 or DAO, but there are also a few other controller makers as well. There's a YuanCon, there's a large variety. However, I wouldn't let that stop you from starting to get into the games. Like in the case of Sound Voltex, there's K-Shoot Mania in terms of free PC clients. Just start playing the game even on a quote-unquote regular keyboard. If you're playing the game and having fun, then you're doing it right. And even on quote-unquote not the intended controller, it's still a great way to start checking out the game and seeing if it vibes with you. Voltex definitely does demand the controller a bit more just because of the way that the knobs work for lasers, but you absolutely can still play it on regular keyboard, and don't let not having a proper controller hold you back. Such a good song. Also, Lambo, yeah, not today for 9Dan, tomorrow. I'll be doing some Failing Forward tomorrow, but I am definitely going to be trying it tomorrow, and I'm very excited about that. Screaming for salvation. You got it. Consider that on deck. Also, thank you for the info on that website, Floral. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and again, Lambo, your progress on Hyper Demon recently is incredible. I'm doing my best to catch up. You've definitely lit a fire under me for trying to finally get a Deicide on that. All right, 1 down, 4 to go in the birthday block. And again, Cuvelia, happy birthday. Appreciate you being here. Up next, yeah, let's go check out the girls' dance class. A good song. Yeah, absolutely a jam. Strongly agree, Floral. All right, so 1 minute past the hour, and again, typically do stretch breaks on the hour, but we've got 3 more to go in the birthday block for Cuvelia. And again, wonderful to have you here. Hope you're having a fantastic birthday. So we've got Lightning Strikes up next. Song is incredibly high. Love the energy on this. Let's go. Now that we've also had a little bit of chatter recently, but again, that's because we've had some fantastic questions from Strutzy. And again, Floral, Ashley, and other folks in chat jumping in to help out with those questions. Thank all of you so much. Really do appreciate it. At a plus 30. Ooh, plus 30 in Hyper Demon is huge. Yeah, you are definitely going to be breaking through, if not to Deicide, but to the 300 mark very soon. That is incredible, Lambo. such a hype song. And hey, 13th, wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Appreciate the work and lurk. Thank you for the well wishes as well. And also, thank you for the 16 months. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. All right, so we've got 2 to go in the birthday block for Cubelia. Up next, we've got one of the new songs from Cast Hour with our favorite Carne Asada. Love the vibes on this. All right, and just quickly catching up on chat. Hey, Pengo! And 17th! Wonderful to see you both! But yeah, appreciate you both tuning in, saying hi. It's serious. Been a little bit since I last saw you in chat. Hope the new year has been treating you well. All right, and before we dig into the new Carne Asada, just quickly catching up on chat. So 17th saying, what's this background? The Infinitas client just got a major update. It's now FHD. It's a 1080p like arcade, and the interface is also a bit more similar to what's current in arcade as well. Huge update. All right. But before we dig into, also appreciate you asking, thank you. But before we dig into this, Ashley is also asking for a moment of positivity, and we did have one earlier in the hour, but we have a ton of new faces in chat since. So yeah, I think we can take a moment just to remind everybody, please folks, don't forget, you matter, you are valid, and you deserve to be happy. Please do not let anyone tell you otherwise. Friends, family, coworkers, but most of all, yourself. Because in those moments of crisis, when either stress or anxiety or depression are, ganging up and overwhelming you, that's literally what's going to be happening. You are going to get overwhelmed. And unfortunately, your perspective on things is going to get warped and thrown out the window. The idea is that there's nothing you can do to improve your situation. There's, no point in trying. Why bother? You don't deserve the success that you have. It's all going to seem less like lies and more like possibilities. I repeat this message as I do because I'm hoping that while it is incredibly difficult to do otherwise in those moments of difficulty, that you're able to remember that that's not the case. There is always something you can do. And any change towards the better, be it large or small, is always change worth making happen and worth celebrating. Again, folks, you matter, you are valid, you deserve to be happy, and the world is always a better place because of you being in it. And for what it's worth, I am incredibly grateful to have all of you here. That's a bop. Really looking forward to digging into the DPA eventually. But yeah, Kanai and MK have been killing it recently. Woo! And catching up on the chat, I saw someone mention it. Yeah, 13th mentioning that Kanai and Samu's are bangers. And actually, whoa, this is a bop. Yeah, like, really, really strong. And I know Kivelia was excited that this was added as part of the recent song pack, and yeah, I can understand why. Very, very strong. Yeah, similar to some of Kanai Saba's other songs more recently, like very club or festival ready. I'm not sure about the video actually, just because like I literally haven't been able to watch it yet. But you might be right. All right, so almost 10 past the hour. We are overdue for taking our first stretch break, but we do have one more to go in the birthday block for Kivelia. We've also had a lot more chatter than normal, but no regrets because fantastic questions in chat. Lots of folks wanting to say hi and give each other good vibes. Thank you so much, everyone. Like, this is why I stream. Thank you, thank you. So, last but not least in the birthday block, of course we've got some June. And again, I'm not sure if this is the best song by June, but, like, which one is the best is, like, we're spoiled for choice, because June is incredible. Let's go!
Take me back to where it began. Visions hiding my memories. Shadows in the back of my mind calling to me. Every day I'm happy in life, but it still seems a mystery. And I feel as time passes by, pressure in me. I won't forget, escape from this maze. Chaos inside keeps on yearning to stay. I know the shadow is moving much closer. Will I find a way? I can see it now, reminiscence. It's not just a fantasy. Wakened by your voice, I finally found release. And we'll carry on, fight the battle that stays with us till the end of time, and continue with this never-ending fight. Reminiscence awakened by destiny. Bonds never broken. I promise us we keep knowing that our mission will take us to new worlds. Go further and beyond. Dive into the darkness. Everything moves on.
I'll take PB minus 11. More importantly, what a song! So I know that earlier Binky was requesting that, you know, partly for Kivelia's birthday, and then Kivelia tossed it into the birthday block. Thank you both. And again, hope you're having a wonderful day, Kivelia. All right, so we have quite a few requests in the queue. I don't think we're going to be able to get to all of the additionals. We'll do what we can. But for ASAPs, we've got some fantastic songs on deck for 13th Geek, Floral Shop, and Ashley. But for right now, it is time for us to take our next and last stretch break. Maybe it's been a while since you've stood up, walked around, got some water. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I invite you to join me. And remember, folks, if there's something you haven't heard from in a while, even just a simple, hey, how are you doing? Could be a world of difference. So please be sure that you're checking in on the folks that you care about. And I'll see all of you delightful folks in 108 seconds. All right, welcome back, everybody! Before we jump into more songs and shenanigans again, thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Whether you're saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, and for folks that have been with me either on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for making me a part of your day. And a quick reminder for anyone that's new to the stream, please don't be afraid to ask any questions. Helping folks either get into these games or more involved in the music gaming community, huge part of why I stream. So we've got about 40 minutes left in the stream. I do have a hard stop at 11 Eastern because I have to start getting ready for work. So I do want to get to as many requests as I can. And speaking of which, if you haven't yet requested something, we are doing song requests today. Just hit that hexagon in your chat to get started. And if you're not sure what to request, don't let that stop you. There is a list that you can check out. Links in chat. Requests can be open-ended as well. So yeah, I do want to try to get to as many as we can. I know we're not going to be able to get to everything that's in the additionals queue, but all of our 50-pointers, absolutely. And again, if I don't get to everything today, I am planning on streaming, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, as usual, but I am going to be doing nothing but 2DX for the next couple days because of the new client. So, up next, we just wrapped that birthday block for Cuvelia, and again, more than welcome, and thank you. Hope you're having a wonderful birthday. Up next, Ashley's asking for some of the new hotness. Rough screams. Oh, this could be interesting. Let's go! Whew. Yeah, I'll take a PC -3 for the first time I've ever heard the song. Hot damn! Yeah, I can see why Ashley was saying the song might be a bit silly. Really fun though. Much obliged, Ashley. Just catching up on that. Yeah, Release the Music is incredible. And hey, Ganumi! Wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Alright, so, up next, Floor Shop is asking for Night Sky, one of my, all-time faves. For years, the hyper for this used to be my warm-up, just because this chart goes through, basically every major charting pattern you see in doubles. Fantastic warm-up, and also, banger by Usao. Let's go! So much obliged, Floral. And again, thank you for jumping in with some assistance for those Voltex questions. Really appreciate that. So on deck after this, we've got some Carne Asada for 13th. And then we've got some Korsuke for Sirius, and then some new hotness for Gurumi. And then we've got a bunch of additionals that we'll get through as many as we can. And again, thank you all so much for being here. Hope everyone's having a good time. Let's slap some more keys. Just saying here, came in on that song, Theater Desire. I actually haven't been able to see the video for it yet. But yeah, for some of these, newer Cast Star songs, I'm looking forward to actually better checking them out later. get plus 25 on that. Fantastic. And Floral saying banger incoming. Yeah, so this was like both in Bimani, but also in like their own discography, where Estelle was starting to shift away from dubstep and more into like Frenchcore and jumpcore. And yeah, they are just a much stronger producer for that genre. And it's been pretty much nothing but bangers since. But yeah, much obliged for that request. Appreciate the kudos as well. So up next, 13th is asking for some more Carne Asada. And one of the better, I don't want to say stronger songs for Cinnabuzz, but like good examples for the style. Cinnabuzz saw like a return to more like club-ready music, and this is absolutely on the nose for that. That drop is so good. But before we hit the club with Carne Asada, so 17th Series is asking, so I've been being asked this for nearly a decade now about hold note mechanisms. For the release timing, is it binary? Like, is it either flashing great or bad? So for the initial hit, yeah, that's a typical note, and I'm not 100% sure on this, but I believe it is binary. Either you get it or you don't. And if I remember correctly, I believe the release is a little bit wider. I don't think it's a two-frame like the entry. I believe it's similar to like turntables where it's a little bit wider. I could be wrong on that. I know that you'd likely find that on 2dx.org. So like there's RemiWiki for like all the song info, but for like 2DX as a game and its mechanics and things like that, 2dx.org has all of that info covered front to back. But yeah, for the release, I know it is basically either your current judgment in terms of like what you'll be seeing, but it is basically either flashing great or bad. I believe it is kind of a yes or no situation. But also, I believe that the timing windows are a hair looser on the release. I could be wrong on that, and I would need to double check that. But yeah, great question, and thank you for asking. Just seeing Sirius saying, making sense, because I think I choose a lot of hold note charts. Yeah, so I do think the releases are a little bit more forgiving, but I'd have to triple check the exact info, but I'm pretty sure that that's also on 2dx.org too. But yeah, great question.
Game on. Got a forward feet. That's how I roll. Just breathe. No going back. Get it going. Up to the fire. Against the water. And bending, bending, bending. Into the air. And from the ground up. And bending, bending. Redoing lines right at night, masking the runs and the toys, and cherry beds and we're pushing back. We strong. Maybe when I do the thing, and then I need them to the wheel, and even when I need to
Yeah, absolutely a bop, but you know, it's MK and Carne Asada, so no surprises. Again, 13th, much obliged for that. And hey, Exhumacion! Wonderful to see you! Appreciate you stopping in. If I'm not saying that name correctly, just let me know. And thank you for the 14 key kudos. And greetings from Chile. Absolutely love streaming at this time, because while it wasn't on purpose, like, my audience is almost perfectly split across the globe. It is wonderful to have you here, and hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Thank you for the well wishes, 13th for Cuvelia, and more than welcome for the request. Appreciate the work and lurk. And again, Exhumation, wonderful to have you here. Just let me know if I'm pronouncing that all right. And fantastic to have you here. So up next, Sirius was asking for some Korske from Linkle. Haven't played this in a hot minute. Let's go. Such a good song. But I also keep thinking of, there was a YouTube artist, they're not active anymore, called Random Bimani. Like, that's literally their name. And they did a ton of mashups of, like, just 2DX songs with other 2DX songs. And when Linkle came out, because the idea of Linkle was linking styles, they did a massive mix where it was something from Linkle and then something from every style up to that point. The mash they did of this song with So Real from Gold is incredible. Like, I cannot not hear that version whenever I play this because it is so good. Garumi, have I ever had an artist hang out in chat? Not yet. I'd like to say it's an inevitability, but yeah, not yet. Exclamation, it's all right. Thank you so much. Appreciate the good vibes and the kudos. And again, wonderful to have you here. Yeah, just incredible work by Korske. But again, that mash by Random Bimani, like, I cannot not hear that version. So yeah, folks, if you haven't heard it before, I don't have a timestamp just because I'm trying to move on quickly. But yeah, that is mixed with So Real from Gold, and it is divine. But, you know, source material, also pretty fantastic. Serious, much obliged for the request. Garumi, I think this. Least favorite, but they're still great. Yeah, like, I could see this not necessarily being a fave of everything Korske's done, but, like, at the same time, like, oh no, it's not an S, but it's like, you know, it's still an A-. Like, what a terrible situation. Yeah, it's still incredible. And speaking of Gurumi, up next, Gurumi was asking for some of the new hotness. Let's go. I mean, it's Yuta and Mai, so this is likely going to be fun. Let's dig in. All right, so now as we get this locked and loaded, we don't have any other 50-point song requests in the queue. And again, if you haven't yet requested something, please, I'm encouraging you to do so. Coming up in 25 minutes, I normally do stretch breaks once an hour on the hour, but coming up we have a bit of a hard stop just because I have to get ready for work. But I do want to try to always play something for everyone. So while we do have some additional 500-point requests in the queue, for any 50s that come in, I will immediately play them. Typically, I keep streaming until I empty the queue, but I do have that hard stop. So again, if you haven't yet requested something, as that pinned message in chat says, I would love to make sure that I play something for you. And also on that note, it's been a bit since I last mentioned this. Thank you all so much for being here. Whether you are in chat, lurking and vibing, or with me on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for making me a part of your day, folks. I really, really do appreciate it and hope you are all having a wonderful end of the week. And thank you for that timestamp, Q-Valley. I appreciate it. Can we get some hype in chat? Because, oh my god, that slaps! And yeah, Cuvelia, I was just going to say, like, if folks weren't watching Facecam, when your drop makes me full-on laugh out loud, that is a good sign. Holy hell, that is going to be fun to dig into for the Hyper and the Another. And, like, I know that I haven't played a whole lot of Yuta and Mai because newer artists, but yeah, they are very much on my radar. Whew. Gurumi, much obliged for that. Thank you for the FC kudos as well. And Exhibition, thank you. Also Somber, love it. Alright, so that's all of the 50 pointers in the queue for now, and we do have some additionals. Before we get to them though, I did see that we had a new Masayoshi song. And I have a feeling it's going to be kind of adjacent to this in terms of vibes, so I want to very quickly slip that in. Let's see, where was it? Right, Non-Stop Rock, right. Yeah, it's just absolutely disgusting stuff in both of these, or I'm pretty sure it's also going to be this too. Let's quickly slip this in, and then we'll get going on some of those additionals. But, oh man, that last song was incredible. Holy heck. All right, let's see here. Also, just clearing up the queue a little bit, just because I don't think I'm going to be able to get to all of the additionals, so I'm just quickly getting one from everyone that's currently in the queue just to help me go through it a little bit further. And again, apologies because we do have that hard stop coming up. Otherwise, I'd absolutely keep going, but it is what it is. Luckily, though, we do have all of the weekend and Monday. And for now, let's keep slapping keys. Cast some good stuff. Yeah, I've heard similar Gurumi. Like newer styles have been very hit or miss for like veteran players. But yeah, I've heard across the board that Cast Hour was incredibly strong, and I'm agreeing very much so.
Back in the mix.
Not what I was expecting. I was expecting that to be more, festival style, like his older work, and, Power that we just played. That's still super fun, though! Fantastic! Lambo, someone that got into 2DX when Bistro was the current. Yeah, I've also been hearing from, new folks as well. Yeah, Castar seems to be, very strong. Hit! Nice! Alright, so, no 50s in the queue, so let's get to as many of those additionals as we can. So, and I know this was a bit ago, but, queue has been busy today, and no complaints on my part. Somber was asking us to go on a fishing trip. Yeah, classic sampling masters. Much obliged, Somber. Whew. Thank you for the well wishes, Exclamation. Appreciate that. And yeah, amazing video. One of the peak examples for 2DX having good and/or weird videos, in my opinion. All right, so up next, So Limbo's asking for Bear Song by Nato. No complaints for me because song slaps. And man, this chart is good on doubles. This DPA is incredible. So before we wrap the stream, usually we play, our final incandescence, and then before that we do game changers. I might make an exception for today. We might run back Power. I know we only played it a couple songs ago, but oh my god, that song is incredible. Man, we did awful on the intro to that. But yeah, no regrets, because mainly trying to vibe, and whew, that is incredible. Just catching up on chat. Somber talking about Mercury, kind of a sampling master song with that amazing video. Strongly agree, because we actually did a Ratel the Sun earlier. It's Too Early did a Star theme block, and yeah, that also keeps in line with that. Limbo, Pacemaker, and Tower both embarrassing. Yeah! Yeah, the video for it's very, very strong. I could probably help you with that. Alright, so up next, and Limbo, much obliged for that. So, Ashley's asking for Queen Kaguya. Some very good, what is it, U21, if I remember correctly? It's U something. Let's see here. Yeah, U1, right. Much obliged, Ashley. And hey, Princess! Wonderful to see you! Hope you're having a good Friday. Appreciate you tuning in, saying hi. And yeah, I was about to say, we do have some new content. I do see you asking for the song by Clarabelle. Did you know that we also now have a Cyber Connect as well? Part of that song pack, some new crossovers are in as well that aren't in 2DXAC. One of them being Cyber Connect by Black Lolita. But yeah, wonderful to see you, and hope you're having a good Friday. But also, Princess, just triple checking, because I know that you're a huge Black Lolita fan. If you'd like me to play that as opposed to the Clarabelle song for today, because I am coming close to when I'm going to need to wrap up, just because I do have a hard stop in about 10 minutes, because I do have to get ready for work. So I probably won't have time to necessarily play both. Just let me know which of the two you'd like me to play. Yeah, great U1 song. Much obliged for that, Ashley. Princess, hype for that too. Let me clarify one more. You got it! Yeah, just wanted to make sure you were aware since it's a new crossover, not necessarily something from Cast Hour. And again, apologies for the repetition, folks. If you haven't yet requested a song, please, I'm encouraging you to do so. And, you know, Princess just led by example. I do always try to play any and all 50-point song requests that come in, because those are once per stream, and it's only 50 points because I want to make sure I can play something for everyone. So normally I'd make sure I play any and all 50s that come in, but I do have a hard stop in about 5-10 minutes because I do have to get ready for work. So please get requests in now, because we'll probably have time for like 2 or 3 more songs. Then we'll need to wrap up and raid and all of that good stuff. And I don't get to any your additionals today. We are going to be streaming 2DX for the next 3 days, because new content, new client, so much to dig into. Alright, so up next, and again, Ashley, much obliged for Queen Kaguya. We've got Princess's request for some of the new hotness. Let's go. And even though we are going to be wrapping up soon, again, thank you so much for being here, everyone. Whether you are saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or if you're with me on the VOD or on YouTube. And while we are wrapping up soon, again, if you reminder for new folks, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. I know earlier from Strutzy and also from 17th Series, we've had some great questions helping folks get into music games, not just 2DX. But get more involved with either music games or the music game community is a huge part of why I stream. So if there's anything you're curious about, please don't hesitate. And again, wonderful to have you all here. And speaking of wonderful to have folks here, Janich! Happy Friday! Hope you and K&H are doing well. And thank you for the 45 months. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Yeah, hope you're having a good end of the week. I did see when you went live a couple nights ago with some crossbeats. I meant to wave hello while I was still at work, and I might have missed doing so. But yeah, hope you're having a wonderful end of the week. Appreciate you tuning in and saying hi. Ooh. So yeah, knowing what older Black Lolita is like, I can completely understand why you've got the hype for that song, Princess. Very good stuff. And yeah, they might be saying something on repeat here and there. Catching up on chat. Shoot a DCQ client. Oh. Jim's also saying been extremely stressful lately. Doing a few days off. Sorry to hear about that. And yeah, hope the next couple days give you the R&R that you need. And again, appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. All right, so at this point, we are just hitting the hour. I do want to try to get one more additional in, and then, yeah, I think we might be running back power and then having our final incandescence. So, let's see. I'm just going to quickly do some... So, yeah, I am going to... off request just so nothing else comes into the queue. So we also have Q-Value was also asking for alternator. Here we go again. Today's Q-Value's birthday, so if I have one more that I can squeeze in, I'd like to try to make it happen for her. So oh, this sounds like a lot. Yeah, I took note of this when I was updating the list and saw that this was, I think, a 12.4. Let's dig in. And again, for folks who had additionals that I didn't get to, apologies. It's just because I do have a hard stop since I need to get ready for work. But yeah, next 3 days are going to be all 2DX, so we've got, quote unquote, plenty of time. And appreciate your understanding on that front. But yeah, we'll be doing this. One more playthrough of Power, because, oh my god. And then, yeah, having our final incandescence, figuring out whom to raid, and all that. And again, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're all enjoying the stream, and most importantly, having a wonderful end of the week. So based on the preview, I thought it was gonna be more of just like the hardcore side, but that's got a lot more like pop and sass to it than I was expecting. That is fantastic. Delightfully surprising. Woo! And Cuvelia, much obliged. Yeah, massive song, strongly agree. All right, so again, normally I'd go over when I plan on wrapping up, because today has been an incredible stream. We've got a lot of hype in chat, but I do need to get ready for work soon. So, before we have our final incandescence, usually when it's our first or second day of playing a new song pack, usually my second to last song, I'll run back what my favorite of the new content was, and yeah, we have a clear winner on that front. So, before we get our final incandescence on, yeah, that is super fun. Yeah, Sour Please, for sure. Alright, so, with that, unfortunately because of our hard stop needing to get ready for work, that is going to be the stream for today, but, before we can wrap up, you know, we need to, figure out who we're rating, and, can't do that without first doing, shout-outs and thank yous. But first, as always, it's time for a final incandescence. All right. So, with that, that is going to be the stream for today. And again, thank you all so much for being here. As always, whether you are saying hi in chat, lurking and vibing, or you've been with me on the VOD or on YouTube, thank you so much for making me a part of your day. I really do appreciate it. So we will be live next tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. In fact, for the next 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, we'll be starting at 8 a.m. And we'll be doing more 2DX with the new content and the new client. Got lots of request and chill and failing forward to do. So I do hope I see all of you tomorrow. But regardless of when I see you next, everyone, please take care. Be safe. I hope you all continue having a wonderful end of the week. And before we do figure out who we're rating, I do just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone that did de-lurk and say hi. As always, I track all of this midstream, so if I do miss anyone or anything, my apologies, but without further ado, let's get started. Lockhart Lily, wonderful to see you. Glad you were able to enjoy some classic Taka from earlier, and it is fantastic to see you again. And also, thank you so much for cheering and subbing as well. Polly, loved the Friday weekend hype. Hope you're having a great end of the week. Cuvelia, always wonderful to have our favorite healer in chat. And again, happy birthday. I hope you're having a wonderful birthday so far. Mama Cat Lady, it's always good to have good vibes from you in chat. Lambo, wonderful to see you. Glad to hear that Mumbo and Yuna are doing well. And again, I am doing my best to catch up to you in Hyper Demon. Incredible work. It's too early. Wonderful to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Oh, and for Cuvelia and Early, congrats on 7th Dan in singles and 5th Dan in doubles. Fantastic achievements. Mira, much love from overseas. Hope you and your family are doing well. And also, 38 months. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. Itinerant Soldier, wonderful to see you. And Hiza, appreciate you stopping in, saying hi. Fippy, delightful as always. Hope you're having a great end of the week. And Binky, wonderful to see you too. Good luck on your journeys. I know that we subbed in some of the new hotness as opposed to facts, but you know, you do you, fam. Always wonderful to see you. And Cyber Kid, appreciate you stopping in. And Tawali, hope you and Otto are having a good Friday. Sturtsy, wonderful to see you. And fantastic Sound Voltex questions. Thank you so much for asking. We also had a couple of folks chiming in to help with some answers, like Floral Shop, and thank you for helping out with that. Also, Ashley, wonderful to see you. 13th Geek, delightful as always. Appreciate the good vibes. And 16 months. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Pengobot, wonderful to see you again. Also with 17th Series. Hope the new year has been treating you both well. Delightful to see you today. Gurumi Sunday, wonderful to see you. Thank you for putting power on my radar earlier than later, because boy, what a slapper from Yuta. Exhumation, thank you so much for stopping in, saying hi. Appreciate you saying a hello from Chile. Always wonderful to have new faces here. Princess Mexico, glad that we've got some new Black Lila, but also, yeah, that Clearville song is fantastic. And last but not least, Jamich, wonderful to see you. Sorry to hear that things have been stressful recently, but hope the next few days allow you to catch your breath. And that should be everything and everyone. If I did miss anything, my apologies. But for now, let's all go say hi to Sparko. So Sparkover is also doing some Infinitas. So yeah, let's all go cheer her on. So again, we'll be live next tomorrow, starting at 8 a.m. But regardless of when I see you next, everyone, please take care. Be safe. Continue having a wonderful Friday. For now, let's all go say hi to Sparko. Cheers, everybody.